if I can manage to make a cup of tea without setting the tent on fire. It's working quite well. We found the only orangutan in Norfolk. Hi everyone.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us this week. We've swapped the West Coast for the East Coast and we are in West Runton in Norfolk today. So behind us, I think you can just about see Cromer's Cathedral in the distance.
I think it's a church, technically.
A church?
It's a church, yeah.
It's a church.
Yeah. It is a lovely church though, it's really, really beautiful, and it has peregrine falcons nesting on it.
So we'll try and make our way down there later in the week, see if we can see some peregrine falcons. So ahead of us we have Sheringham, just down the coast. We'll just turn us around. I feel dizzy.
Just up there, we've got Sheringham and then the little village of West Runton behind us.
And we've just been commenting on this red grass, if you can see behind us. From a distance, it actually looked like there was an orangutan in the bush. I don't think there's a zoo near here, so I don't think anything escaped.
No, we're certainly not in Borneo.
It wasn't Claire going to the toilet in the bush, so...
Won't be the first time that's happened.
Too much information. We also just want to say a thank you to people who've subscribed to our little channel. Thank you very much. It really does mean a lot, people taking the time to watch our videos.
Yeah, we're really grateful to each and every one of you.
And we want to say a special thank you to our latest subscribers, Malcolm and Leslie. Thank you, Malcolm and Leslie.
Thank you.
Our next door neighbour campers here in Norfolk. Thank you for watching our videos. It really does mean a lot.
Thank you.
Looking over the coast now, down towards West Runton village and over towards Sheringham. The hill you can see in the distance there is known as Beeston Bump, also known as Beeston Hill. So having read up a little bit about this, it was formed by glacial deposits at the end of the last ice age. It's a really good spot for having a good look along the North Norfolk coastline. So we're going to make our way now down towards West Runton Beach, where apparently there's a woolly mammoth.
A woolly mammoth?
Yeah, but I think it died a long time ago. It's not alive anymore.
Shame. It's 5 o'clock now as we're heading out, and there's a lady who's close to us on the campsite who got back from a long walk with her dog about 3 o'clock, and she's got a flag up next to her tent that says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So at 3 o'clock she opened her first bottle of Prosecco. We salute you, Prosecco lady. Slow, slow, Quick, quick, slow. We just went to the supermarket to stock up on provisions, but it turned out that every single thing we had to buy began with the letter B. So we got batteries, blueberries, broccoli, baps, or balms if you're from a different part of the country, or batches again, or bin lids even.
Bin liners.
Bin liners, yeah.
Bananas.
Yeah. And that was it. I wanted to get some chocolate, but Nikki said no, because obviously it doesn't begin with B. Bugger.
You don't get handles like this in the Lake District. Very posh. Ed Sheeran.
This is a cat with a death wish. After a storm on the 13th of December 1990, 2 residents of West Runton discovered a huge bone protruding from the damaged cliff face. Norfolk Museums Service identified it as the pelvic bone of a large steppe mammoth. More parts of the mammal were revealed following a storm the following year, and a careful 3-month excavation of the site revealed the rest of the mammoth. One could say it was a mammoth undertaking. Almost 10 tons of soil were sieved, which contained the bones of mammals, birds, and amphibians. There was a painstaking process to protect each bone. They were wrapped in tissue paper and foil prior to being encased in plaster of Paris. The huge skull and tusks required the use of a crane to support their weight. When the bones were examined, it was revealed that the body of the mammoth had been scavenged by spotted hyenas. There were hyena teeth marks in the bones, and droppings were also identified in the area. The scientists also discovered that the beast had a diseased and deformed right knee, which could have been a contributing factor to the death of this youngster. The mammoth skeleton is the most complete example of this species to have ever been excavated in Europe. 85% of the skeleton was unearthed. The mammoth was 4 metres or 13 feet tall at the shoulder, would have weighed approximately 10 tons, and was male.
Cormorants can frequently be seen standing with their backs to the sun and wings outstretched. This is because they spend much of their time diving underwater for fish, which is their main food source. Unlike other swimming birds, such as ducks, the wings of cormorants don't contain much preen oil, which is essential for waterproofing the feathers. However, this means that the cormorant can dive deeper than other birds because less air is trapped within the feathers. Therefore, after swimming and fishing, it is essential for the cormorant to spread its wings to dry their feathers. We were very lucky to see this common seal basking on the shore. Common seals can live up to 20 to 35 years of age. Females give birth to a single pup after a 9-month gestation. The pups can swim and dive within hours of birth. Common seals are generally solitary but can be found in groups on haul-out sites, which are rocky coast sandbanks or mudflats. If you're enjoying our content and you'd like to see more, please consider hitting the subscribe button at the bottom right hand corner. It's free and it'll really help the channel. Bye for now.